Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We got some brand new WWE Elites, of course. If you guys want to pick these up, hit the link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10% on the Dead Man, on the man that came to do one more last run. I mean, after all, you guys, a lot of these figures right here that you're going to see in this lineup, we've seen already. Only difference this go around is that they've been leveled up. We got The Rock. We got Rey Mysterio. We got Bam Bigelow, Rikishi, and Jake the Snake Roberts, you guys. Pretty strong set. Undertaker bringing a little heat over here with the Phenom. But the true and ultimate question, which I know you guys are wondering, Hero Figs, are you going to get these out? Of course, man. That is the rule of the game, right? If you smell what The Rock and the WHF fam is cooking, right? The great one, the man that started it all, making us back from the greatest, I think it was at the best of Attitude Era, matter of fact. Actually, you guys, like I said, we got a full-on figgy comparison from the older Elites. So once they do come out of the box, which they're going to happen right now, we're going to get all these unboxed. We're going to get them reviewed. We want to see how they're going to compare with their old predecessor, right? Because if you get a second shot, usually second go-around means that Rikishi, he's got that stink face right up on you, man. Yeah, the stinky look that you make when you find out that you're going to be one of Rikishi's victims, man. Ain't that right, Mr. Rey Mysterio? Booyaka, booyaka, master of the 619, making a Halloween return. I would say at the best time, bro. I feel like if this figure is going to be released any time of year, right now that we're rolling it up into October, right here, WWE Champ, World Heavyweight, Intercontinental, and Jake the Snake Roberts, bring in the Snake too. Now, the cool thing about this figure, you guys, is that if you guys end up picking up that whole Build-A-Figure set, this is going to be the nice captured point to say bye-bye, Mr. Rarity, because we don't need you now that Jake the Snake has brought the damn heat. And that goes the same for Bam Bigelow. Look at that, you guys. All the fire that your boy Rollins brings on a regular basis. Some of the true origins, you guys, this is where it all started. So with all that being put together, I say we get all these figures out, get them rolling, and see if the Brahma Bull eyebrow raising, tattoo blazing is going to bring the Dead Man figgy unboxing. Let's check it out, my buddies. Here we have all 6 figures out of the packaging, and we're going to find out what 10 years will do as far as technology. That is, of course, talking about figgy technology, and we have to see if the upgrades that they've done in this series, if they're going to do one up with the last release, right? I want to start out with Rey Mysterio, the master of the 619, highly anticipated figure to make the comeback. And yes, I know we've gotten a lot of Rays lately, but I do think that if there was to be any gear to be recreated right here, this right here, perfect point of execution. So the newer one on the left, older one on the right. Obviously, the tint of the mask due to its time. I mean, after all, we're talking about 10 years here, bro. This is going to be a lot darker as opposed to something getting brand new. As far as the print, looking very identical, you guys. You're going to see a lot of the most benefit stuff that you're going to see from the prior figure releases. It's not going to be so much within the actual gear, but it's going to be within the true FX, as well as the double jointed elbows, pinless style, as well as anything extra that they've included right there with points of articulation. All the print is looking identical. I mean, down to the T. The biggest thing that I will say, though, is that the way that this figure ended up coming out as far as quality, it does come to be a little bit looser. I feel like the brand new one, it's got a really loose torso. This, even though it's 10 years old, it still has some pretty good tightness to it. And you guys know, man, anybody that plays around with your figgies, the level of importance when it comes to all that. Extra accessories, too, that I do want to talk about, you guys, is going to be the hands that you will get and the shirt. So if you don't want to have them display right there without it, you got your boy right there, man. He's throwing a little prayer that you use discount code HERO every time you check out our Ringside Collectibles. Right? That's what we're doing back right there. the mask is back, and of course, back in the best way. So again, double jointed elbows. The other thing too is that you will get one more bonus from his last figure release, is that you're going to get the full-on open with the gloved hands. If you guys haven't seen this tooling on the prior Rey Mysterio figures, you do get some actually authentic glove tooling. You'll see all of the texturing on the fingers. So if you want to get that posed differently from your last release, I'm telling you, I guess for this one, really you can't tell with the True FX because ultimately the man is wearing the mask, but nonetheless, one that needed to make the comeback. Now, Undertaker, I want to check this out, you guys, and see how the last jacket is going to do versus the newer one. Because the old one, you guys, check this out. So on the actual straps of it all, you can see that there was actual paint apps involved with it all. So here's the older one. This is the newer one. They kept a flat black finish, and the true ultimate test is going to be the side design on the actual tights. For the head scan, it looks like they went with something completely brand new. This one had more of the mean, angry look, and both of them are accordingly. But I gotta say, if they were gonna release this, it would have been cool to see this scan right here within the True FX. Let's take it off, buddy boys, and see what the old one is gonna do right there with it. I will say this, you guys, if this Undertaker was gonna be the choice for them to go with, one thing that I would have loved to see for one of the upgrades, apart from, you know, the pinless elbows and the True FX, would have been this jacket. If they would have made this jacket right here like a soft material, like fabric goods, that would have been awesome. But again, keep in mind, a lot of the stuff, and the main reason why they don't take that approach with every jacket, it's mainly due to get all of this little detail down to a T right there. Getting it pulled off, here is the dead man, here is the Undertaker, and here is young man when he was like, let's put some tattoos on my neck, right? Let's do it. After all, you only get one life, and if you get the Tombstone Pile Driver before you want to check out, well, guess what? This man, he knows exactly where to go with it all, bro. We got the full-on tattoos. I'm not seeing any QC right there on the actual torso piece, which is good because a lot of the times you'll get that skin rub, and you'll get some of the paint apps fading right there on the backside. But as an overall fig, you guys, I got to tell you, pretty solid. You got the full-on design right there that will be matching on both sides for both figures. So right, left, identical, solid black boots. I'm going to give you my overall thoughts as far as what figure should rank in what lineup. I do think that this one right here should still do pretty good, but we need to check out the other contenders to see if The Rock has brought it with it. Oh, man, after all, check this out. A lot of these figures, you guys, exclusive. So if you wanted to get your hands on these, really the only approach was to find the retailer that was shipping it out, right? This man right here, no different. So what they do, they grab some of these exclusives and mixed it in with it all. And I do want to grab, I think it's the entrance. No, it's not the entrance. It's the defining moments. So we got the earlier one, not identical. I couldn't find the one that was identical to this gear, but it looks like they are utilizing the exact same torso as well as glasses. The necklace too, we've seen this. Matter of fact, we've seen it not only on The Rock, but we've also seen it right there on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, the hands that you can interchange it, you will get a mic open and a full-on closed fist if you want to lay the smack it down on those jabronis. And then as far as the microphone, you guys, you will get the mic right here with it all, and you'll get the WWE logo. If you guys haven't gotten a chance to pick this one up, there you have it, buddy. You only get it on two sides, though. You get it on this side and on this side, and then on the two other sides, you'll get a solid black right there. Let's put it on the hand. After all, how the hell are you going to do the promo? He's like, yo, Taker, what's that, Rock? Well, are you laying the smackdown, or is WHF gonna lay the smackdown by taking off my dang jacket so we can show the fam what's underneath? We will, you guys, but in order to see where The Rock had brought his inspiration, you got to check out the jacket, man. I mean, look at this guy. He knows that the lion is the king of the jungle. So what does The Rock do? He wants to be the king of the jungle. And how do you do it? Well, you crown yourself. You tell Timon and Pumbaa that means no worries for the rest of your days, right? He lives problem-free, man. That's what The Rock does. That is what the Brahma Bull has lived by all the years. And after all, he's making the return right there on the tattoo. Not an actual form, because if you guys do know, the man's got upgrades, right? He's got tattoos going on over here. He's got a full-on chesty piece, and he's got the suited black pants to bring the love, man. Who loves it? I love it, especially when you take off the glasses right there on the rock. Look at that, man. Laying the Brahma Bull on that candy ass anytime those jabrones are bringing it. Love it. We've seen this head scan, actually. You see it on a couple different figures. Actually, matter of fact, one of his most recent did have this one with the True FX. So, again, really no upgrade with that. But the pinless, buddy boys, I got to tell you, Rock should be laying pretty good. But Rikishi, this man was laying it down like no other, bro. If you needed a man to bring someone down and just put him in pure shame, this man right here was the dude. You just call him up, be like, yo, Intercontinental Champion? Check. We gotten it? Yes, we have. You want to see it again? Sure, man. I mean, after all, some figure reviewers, some people that are hopping on here for the very first time, they're doing a couple of things. One, they're seeing the Intercontinental Championship gold for the first time. Two, they're hitting the subscribe button, man, and they are dropping a like because we got 400 pounds of Rikishi love all mixed in with the entrance jacket, man. A little signature piece. And this is cool because the style of Velcro, we didn't get it on his prior releases. Not like this. You actually had to tie it around, bring it all, and see what it brought. And I do want to put it on so we can see right there how it's going to look like on the man. So we got the little strap that's going to go around. And I'm telling you, we're doing some good stuff. Interchangeable hands. We got mic open, and then we got full on open on the figgy so it can shake you up, leave you in a hot mess, and say, yo, Rikishi, yeah, Hero Fakes, what's good, bro? You bringing the old school version? Yeah, man, but how the hell are we going to see the action if you're wearing your damn glasses? Let's take off the glasses and see how it looks on the brand new Elite. What do you guys think, right? Let's do a little dance party. We need Too Cool in here to see exactly how he's going to line up right there with the other comparison. Look at this. All right, so a couple of things. Obviously, completely different figure, but a Rikishi figure nonetheless. Expression, same stuff. No True FX during this time and era. The necklace, too, you can see that they've incorporated some brand new paint apps on the newer Elite. And I got to say, the True FX, once the glasses do come off, keep in mind, you're not going to get them with this. You got to get the other Elite, buddy. You got to go check it out, man. You got to be like, yo, why am I coming with no damn glasses? Well, plain and simple. When you're laughing like that, you don't want to mask any of it, man. You want to show all them eyes, the hair dripskis coming through the back end, even the little ponytail right there on the big man. Dude, I'm telling you, all that party was being celebrated accordingly, especially when Scotty 2 Hottie and Grandmaster Sexay came into the mix, man. I'm telling you, when all three were down and throwing that bash, they loved it, bro. Everybody was having a good time. This man was putting on his sleeves, and then he put it all on to bring it as a whole, to see the full gear, man. That's what we're checking out. I'm telling you, this is the whole party of it all, and we're doing it all within the video love. Look at that. Rikishi mixing it up. Obviously, you can put it in a little bit nicer, but what I want to do is give you a good idea of how it's going to look once the man and the full ensemble have made their way backstage, right? That's what they do. They go to the locker room, they get all ready, and then we get Rikishi right there with the jacket. So really nice benefit getting the fabric goods. You can even see that it is incorporated in the collar. Really no different from the last Elite, which I believe that was also an exclusive. So again, no more exclusives, man. The whole Heart and Die, all you got to do is hop on ringside, bro. You want to pick that up? Come check out Jake the Snake Roberts. Now this right here, I would say probably the closest representation of the last release. Almost down to a T. Main difference though is going to be the jacket. You can see that on the newer one. It kind of has like a tint of yellow. The last one had more of like a full-on white behind the black, scruffing of it all. The other thing too, which I know you're probably noticing, is the way that the head scan is sitting. On this one, wrong neck peg, buddy boy. It looks like the snake wrapped around the man's neck and just wasn't letting go. You see how it sits on me? You can even see that it's determining the height factor of it all. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, you guys. It's definitely going to deduct some points. And it might rank him pretty damn low with it. Interchangeable hands. He's actually going to get the same treatment as Bam Bigelow. He'll get 2 closed fists, and then you'll get 2 mic open right there. If you want to hold the snake right there, it's because some of the ladies, man, they don't know. They're like, yeah, should we hold it, bro? No. Don't hold it. We need to check it out. We need to pull it off, and then you can hold it. Because after all, that's the gentleman thing to do. Unless if they're wearing a rubber band, and the rubber band doesn't want to incorporate. There you go. We got it off. So here's the snake. You guys didn't get the snake before? Get it now, man. Hop on there. Don't let them sting you, because the eyes right there, this is what it does. It's It's like the Viper, dude. Randy Orton strikes out of nowhere, and so does the Snake right here, made by Mattel, and pretty damn long. I mean, you grab the almost 7-foot tall Undertaker right there. He's I don't know, I'd probably say it was like 10 feet. If you were talking about true like Figgy scale, or, you know, them being converted to human. That would be it right there for you. So here's the jacket again. It is removable. You can take it off, but you guys damn well know that if you're going to bring this style right here, the only way he wore it was with the shirt. So I don't think anybody's going to be taking it off. But if you did, and if you were curious and you really wanted to see what they were doing with the torso, one, you'd probably be disappointed, man. Be like, dude, what the hell are they doing, man? We got like Finn Balor underneath here. Look at this. If you actually move it around, that is a Finn Balor torso, which, you know what? I mean, yeah, for the time, the guy was in pretty good shape, but I wouldn't necessarily say that it would be an ideal thing to put him in a Balor suit. Now, last man right here, we got Bam Bigelow. Last doesn't always mean the worst, right? Now, here's the thing. This piece right here that does come with it, this was a signature piece that did come with the Legends figure, which, again, we do have over here. So if you guys were wondering, like, yo, where the hell is your entrance piece? Well, I like to see the full ensemble. After all, when you talk about Bam Bigelow and the whole mystery factor, for me, this was more memorable on my figgy shelf. I know some people, they would prefer to have them displayed within the jacket. And if you are one of those people, this is what I'm going to do for you, bro. I'm going to do a full-on rotation, let you know that the fire that's coming through on this whole entire suit piece, oh yeah, bud, that's not just like painted on. This is actually all tooling that is being brought right here with it. Whether you're talking about the collar or the back piece touch to it, the way that you undo it is through the side, and all you got to do is pull that off right there. Pretty simple. Do it on both sides. That way, you're not struggling. The last thing you could remove, which I'm going to leave it on because that looks damn fire, bro. Look at this. We got a nice upgrade that really no other figures could have gotten, which means that we got the gauntlets incorporated on this go around. And, you know, prove me wrong. If you guys ended up picking up this old Legends figure, I am almost 99.999% that these gauntlets that we're seeing on this figure were never reflected. So a very first time, and definitely an absolute must upgrade if you're doing the entire entrance jacket. So a nice little touch again. If you do want to pull those off, all you got to do, very similar with the jacket, is just untab it right there. And then we got the full set right there coming in with the fire. Where you at, Rollins? I'll tell you what, not over here. Now, once in the older Elite, you can tell that the red, it's definitely more pronounced, a little bit darker as opposed to the newer one. But nonetheless, you guys, a great Bam figure. I got to tell, number one, without a doubt, I'm still leaning to Rikishi. I feel like this man has been highly anticipated to come back into the series. Number two, I got to give it to Ray. 3, Bam Bigelow. 4, Undertaker. 5, if you smell, well, obviously we're not smelling what Jake the Snake is cooking because the man, unfortunately, has come in the last place. Give me your thoughts. Are you guys picking this series up? Are you going to hold off? Do you already have the old Elites and you're just going to be like, why do I need to add these? Well, I'll tell you what, Master of the 619, dial it up. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Boika!